Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. So FA Cup final, Leicester City have become champions for the fifth time of trying, because obviously they have been in the final multiple times before, but now they have finally won it. Now, Leicester have been, I don't know, they've been having this kind of momentum ever since winning the league. I mean, they were battling relegation, then they won the league, and now they have won the FA Cup. So it's a great story for Leicester, and I always like to see an underdog get it. Even though Leicester don't really seem like the underdogs anymore, because they are constantly within a shout of an FA Cup. What matters is the FA Cup, and this game started quite cagey, and I think that Chelsea looked the better side to start with. They had the momentum, and it seemed like with the injury to Evans as well, and them having to make a substitution, it seemed like perhaps it was going to be a difficult evening for Leicester City, but they really warmed into the game, and they were giving Chelsea some problems going towards the halfway point, although Chelsea did come on strong towards the end of the first half. Now the second half, Leicester really started as they hoped they would finish the first one, to really stretch Chelsea, and I think that Chelsea were trying to do the same thing to Leicester City, which really opened the game up quite a bit, and we got that strike from Tielemans, and that was an incredible strike. The defenders and the other players started to back off him, and they were giving him the space to move into, so he just took a shot, and look at what the result was. What a strike, what a goal, and that will be remembered for an extremely long time. Let's not forget about Kasper Schmeichel, who made two incredible saves, one from a header and the other from a volley that was struck brilliantly by Mason Mount. I mean, it was an incredible save, but what a strike as well, because that ball bounced right in front of him, and he really had to time it right to get that volley away. And I mean, you must think at that point, it's equal, it's 1-1, because it was just incredible the way he managed to get that strike off. But the goalkeeper was equal to it. Then there was the situation with Chilwell and VAR. So let's talk about that for a little bit. VAR, was it offside, was it on? I mean, you can see it was offside by a hairline. It was just offside. And that is the thing with VAR. Is it better for football? Is it worse for football? Does it make the game fairer, or does it take away that thing where that little bit of luck is just enough for the team to get the victory? Sometimes that's all it takes. Is the momentum with Leicester or Chelsea, and who has luck on their side? I know that many people won't say that luck has anything to do with football, and there are those who believe that the best team should win, the best team will win, but often there is that situation where luck does come into it, and you have to believe that the luck was on the side of Leicester in this game. They got decisions here and there from the referee, and VAR also. The goal was just a strike of brilliance, and Leicester done incredibly well in this match, but still, VAR played an integral part, just as it has done since it came into football. Let's be real, in this situation it was offside, meaning no goal, and that means that Leicester are champions, still 1-0. And that just added an incredible amount of drama, especially when they scored and you think 1-1, game on, we're going extra time, unless Leicester can find something. But you would wonder at that point, if after just equalising, are Chelsea going to go on and win this game now, because they still have enough time. 4 minutes left I believe, and 5 minutes added on. You have to wonder, could Chelsea have gotten the victory had they gone 1-1 at that point? But they didn't, and Leicester were scrappy. They managed to hold on. They had some great techniques at the end as well, to get the ball out of play, up the end of Chelsea, almost like in rugby. So they keep the ball up that end, and obviously Chelsea have to keep doing these throw-ins, but then Leicester always have a chance to get it back out of play or keep it up the end of Chelsea where the ball should be, especially if they are trying to hold on. So there was little techniques here and there that they were using to make sure that they were running down the clock to ensure Chelsea could not actually get that equaliser. Now, man of the match, who could that be? Could it be Tielemans? Could it be Fonfana? I mean, Kasper Schmeichel? Any of those have a shot at it. I think that you'd have to give it to Schmeichel because he did play that integral part. Fonfana did as well, so either one of those two, I would say it'd have to be between those two. I know that the match goal came from Tielemans and he played very well, but Fonfana was cutting out the ball here and there, and he slotted into this team extremely well. It was a man of the match performance from him, but 2 goals were saved from Kasper Schmeichel. Very difficult saves that he pulled off to make sure his team won this cup. Also, Jamie Vardy played an integral part trying to stretch Chelsea and make them work, especially at the back, especially when they had the ball also. He didn't give them time to set themselves to make the passes that they would want. He was closing them down, giving them pressure all the time. There was also Werner as well up the end of Chelsea. I don't think he played all that well, but he wasn't supplied with the best passes from his team. I mean, there were some of them in there, but he just didn't have that impact on the game like you would hope from a Chelsea side. And then obviously Olivier Giroud came on, but he was unable to play a significant role as well. And that is also down to Leicester suffocating the Chelsea players, Mason Mount and those who would be dangerous up that end. Anyway, guys, Leicester champions of the FA Cup, 5th time trying. Guys, drop your thoughts on this in the comments below. Also leave a like and grab that subscribe button. Thanks guys.